Hello, everybody. I'm Brett Wagner, and welcome to Pastime. Name the time, win the cash. It's that easy. We're in Roswell, New Mexico, at Area 51 Dragway, and I got a couple $1,000s I want to give away. Let's meet our contestants. How you doing, Eddie?
Pretty good, thank you.
Where you from, Ed?
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Like to hear that. Reed?
How are you?
Good seeing you. Where you from, Reed?
Sarasota, Florida.
Sounds good. And from Tyler, Texas, Ken Herring, my partner, my man, the house. How you doing?
We're doing good. The wind had died down a little, but we're ready.
I'm telling you, we got about 50-mile-an-hour winds. I'm worried about Gale,
Paige blowing away?
I'm worried about Paige, our car wrangler out there. We got gale force winds. I'm calling her Gale. She might get blown away. You guys ready to play?
Let's go.
Now, Reed and Eddie, not only are you playing against each other, you're playing against the house.
I got it.
Let's meet a driver. What's your name?
J.M. Harrison.
JM, how you doing, bud?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Appreciate you coming out. Tell me about that car.
1980 Chevy Monza full tube chassis car. It's 511 big block. Power glide transmission. Ready to go down this track.
All right, thank you, JM. Eddie, first question.
What class do you run with that car?
Super Pro.
Reed
Electronic.
Any laughing gas?
Straight horsepower.
and Ken Herring for JM.
What size tires on the back?
Slicks 33, 15.
Okay.
10, yeah.
I believe you might be our first Monza on the show.
All right.
Hey, JM, thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, making all them Monza owners proud out there. JM, nice car to start the show off with. Eddie, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm 26, active duty Air Force, and also a NHRA tech part-time.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Ken is locked in. Reed is locked in. Eddie's locked in. Let's take a look. This is a $100 pass, guys. Eddie with a 1050, Reed with a 1001, and Ken Herring with an 871.
Give her some credit.
Ken Herring must know something. That's why he's on the show.
But it depends if it hooks.
I've been all right, but now the 305 pounds is starting to get a little chilly.
Where you throw the
I might start doing a little chili dance.
Exactly.
A little chili dance.
Yeah. Chili dance.
All right, let's watch this burnout. Say on pastime, the burnout's never lie.
Punishing those tires.
Look at that. The smoke is just going, woo!
Oh, man.
Well, here we go, folks. Worth $100. Starting off the show. $100 pass. Oh, yeah. Look at that Monza go.
Rolling pretty good.
Wow.
As fast as I thought, but it's still rolling. 11. There we go.
On 911, let me walk on down to the man right there, Ken Herring.
There we go.
Cash is good.
Starting out good.
Starting off the show. $100 for Ken Herring. Reed with 0, Eddie with 0. Let's bring up our next racer. How are you, sir?
Good.
What's your name?
John Griffin.
John, tell me about the Studebaker.
1953 Commander. Big block Chevrolet. 9-inch forward rear end power glide transmission.
It's a beautiful car right there.
Thank you.
Eddie, first question.
You have the throttle stop on that Super Street car?
Yes.
Reed,
Are you going to run that tonight, this
No.
throttle stop?
gonna go all out
stop,
for us?
yeah.
Okay.
Appreciate that. And Ken Herring.
Give us some more on the motor.
468 rear Morrison.
All right, thanks for
All right,
coming out, buddy. Have a safe pass. All right, right there, Studebaker Commander. Wow, good-looking car. Reed, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm retired from a lifetime in computers
Okay.
in Sarasota, Florida. Heaven's Waiting Room.
Heaven's Waiting Room.
Polyester Paradise.
Now we've had
Polyester Paradise.
we've had your son on the show.
And my son on the show.
That's right, Chris. He lost,
Yes, he did.
so try to make up for him here, Reed. That's
We're gonna
right.
But he did a good job.
Good family name. All right, everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. A 980 for Eddie, a 961 for Reed, and a 1010 for Ken Herring.
It's all close numbers.
Pretty tight.
Wow, 961 there, Reed. We appreciate you getting out here. All right, folks. $100 pass. Studebaker Commander. Wow.
He makes a little power.
Yeah.
Wow.
Woo. Now that don't look like any Studebaker I've ever seen
Yeah.
before.
That's a pretty car.
Yeah, that's really nice. Got some flames ghosted in.
Let's watch this pass.
Well, I might be all right.
This might be close.
This is gonna be a good one right here. What is that?
Oh.
Yeah, look at that.
10-19.
Ooh.
Let me just walk over to the man again, Ken Herring.
It'd be better if these were 300s, but I'll take
That'd
the
be
low
nice.
ones.
We're coming up. Folks, Ken Herring sitting on $200. Reed sitting on 0. Eddie sitting on 0. Let's bring up our next driver. How are you, sir?
Good. How are you?
What's your name?
Randy Brooks.
63 or 64?
62.
All right.
Smart
Tell me
man.
about your car.
434 Power Glide, 486 gears, 28 10.5 tire.
Raced at this track before?
No, sir.
All right. Well, first time. All right, Eddie.
How much horsepower are you running?
Probably 500.
Reed
Did you say that was a Power Glide?
Power Glide.
Yeah.
and Ken Herring.
Any juice on it?
No, sir. All motor.
All motor. Hey, thanks for coming out. Nice car. Yeah, we need to give you a little sunblock.
Yes, sir.
Just teasing. Have a good pass. Thanks for coming, bro. A little chilly. Winds have died down to about 30 miles an hour.
Yeah, barely.
All right, last of our $100 passes. Eddie's locked in, Reed's locked in, Ken's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Eddie with an
Look at there,
11:20. Reed with a 10:21, and Ken Herring with a 10:81.
All possible. Every one of them.
You called that on the nose there, Reed. 63.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see, I can call 1021 on the nose.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, I think he was a little under on the 500 horse. Yeah. With a 434, usually a mile 434 makes plus 600.
I don't think this is his first barbecue. Woo, burning the eyes. Can't see. Yeah.
Little Tex.
Last of the $100 passes. See if we can get Eddie or Reed on the board. A 1097. Golly, Ken Herring. Wow.
Jeepers.
You know what I thought?
$300 for Ken Herring. Reed and Eddie sitting on 0. Folks, it's pastime. Don't go anywhere. We're getting into round number 2. The jack is going up. Stay tuned. All right, folks, welcome back to Pastime. We're getting into round number 2. It's going up to $200 a pass. Let's meet our next driver. How are you, sir? What's your name?
Rob Kuhn.
Rob? Tell me about that ride, Rob.
That is a 1932 Bantam Roadster. It's got a 406 small block Chevrolet, Power Glide, 8 3/4 Chrysler,
All right.
5 to 13 gears.
Eddie, first question.
How much is away with you in it?
About 1,800 with me in it.
And Reed
You run a throttle stop?
No,
and Ken Herring.
What cylinder heads are on it?
it's got Brodick track ones.
Okay.
You been down this track before?
1,000 times.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. $200, the first of our $200 passes. Reed and Eddie, it puts you right back in the game. Yeah, now, Ken, with the wind blowing as it is, you adding a little bit more speed-wise. You had a couple tenths to the.
Nah, not adding anything.
All right,
Look
everybody's
at
locked in.
that.
Let's take a look at those
Look
tires.
at that.
$9.99 for Eddie. Reed with a $9.91 and Ken Herring with a $10.25.
Y'all are killing each other.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds good, though.
It's gonna be close.
Hundreds of times down this track.
Yeah, that's what I listen to for sure.
Yeah, me too. That's why I went
The
just about
first
right
of
on.
our $200 passes.
Dialed it right in super gas. Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like a cross between an old 23T bucket and a lawnmower to me.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Oh,
check it out.
1063. Let me just walk on down to the the butcher of New Mexico, right there, Ken Harry, sitting on $500. Reed sitting on 0. Eddie sitting on 0. Let's get in the game, guys. We got a lot more passes. All right, what we got coming up now is our combo round. In this case, I'm bringing out 2 trucks, and you got to give me 1 combined time for both. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
What's your name?
Jeff Manry.
Jeff?
Yes.
Tell me about your truck.
It's a 1990 Model SS 454 with a 540 Mitchell motor in it, Power Glide, and 456.
What's your name?
Richard Altman.
Richard, tell me about your car.
It's a 68 Chevrolet short bed truck. It's got a 489 big block Chevrolet, turbo 400 with a brake, 488 gear.
All right, Eddie, Jeff or Richard?
Jeff, how much does your truck weigh?
3,200. With me in it, 35.
Thank you.
And wait a minute, 32, 35. I got you. All right, I'm not bad at math. Reed, Jeff or Richard?
Richard, any spray?
No, sir.
Straight motor. And Ken?
Jeff, is it a pump gas motor?
C113.
Okay, gotcha.
Thanks a lot. Coming on the show. Appreciate it. See that? I did the math. Jeff and me weigh the same. 3 bills. And that's not what you're getting, but this is up for $200 pass, the combo round. Eddie is locked in. Reed is locked in, just waiting on the master of disaster down there.
All right, good or bad, I'm in.
All right, Ken Herring is in. Let's take a look at these times. Eddie with a 22.50.
Look at that.
Reed with a 20.51. And Ken Herring with a 21.70.
Wow, that thing sounds good. So does the other one. Man, they both sounded good. That green truck, the turquoise truck sounded really good too.
I'd like to make a side bet, see who's going to win.
Well, here we go, folks. $200 combo round. 21.54.
Oh, God.
Ken Herring, the unbeatable. Boy, you're saving my money tonight,
Trying.
Ken.
200 at a time.
All right,
Ken Herring
regroup here. We got to
sitting on
regroup.
$700. Reed and Eddie, don't worry about it. It's only $700. We still got a lot more cash coming up. Now, what do you got there? What's your name?
Lester Grissom.
Lester, tell me about that. Is
Unless
that El
it's
Camino?
a station wagon with the
Used
back.
to be a station wagon.
Used to be a
Station
station
wagon.
wagon.
called it.
Tops cut off.
64 Chevy 2 station wagon.
Wow. What do you got in it?
We got 383, 2-speed Power Glide, 500 rear end, 27-inch tires.
Wow. Eddie, first question.
How much horsepower?
About 425.
Reed
Any nitrous?
Nope.
Nope.
and Ken Herring.
You always run quarter mile or you run eighth mile?
This is our first time on quarter.
Do you think it's got enough gear to go to the end?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And hold on, folks. You see, this man is smart. Take a look at the ear warmers right there.
There you go.
Huh?
It's cold in this part of the country.
Hey, thanks for bringing out thanks for bringing out that chopped wagon.
That's
All right,
it.
here we go. All right. Smart man, got some earmuffs.
Reed,
on.
Reed, how did you know that it was a chopped station wagon?
Because I could see where the sail panel is. See in the back of the sail panel? El
Oh,
Camino
sure
didn't look
is.
like that. It just
Yeah,
looks
that's
like
true.
it cut it off. Yeah.
Wow.
That's a good eye on that one.
All right, the last of our $200 rounds. Everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Eddie's got a 12 flat.
Come on,
Reed
Eddie.
with an
Come on,
11.22. And Ken with a 12.11.
The 383 will wrap that gear up.
Yeah, you know what? But with a 27 tall tire and a 500 gear, that's a ton of gear.
Converted station wagon.
I'll never guess that.
Here we go. Let's watch this pass. Boy, these guys are really
That looks pretty good. You are. Good
At
job.
11.55, Big
Reed.
Reed,
Good.
welcome
Yes,
to the
sir.
game, big
All
man.
right.
You wanted to give it to
Give
me.
it
Give
a
it to
pound.
me.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations. All right, folks.
Get that one.
Eddie's sitting on 0, but don't worry about it, Eddie. We got a couple more rounds. Reed back in the game with 200, and Ken sitting on 700. Folks, it's past time. Don't go anywhere. We're getting into round number 3. The jack is going up. Welcome back, folks, to Pastime. We're getting into round number 3. The jack is going up to $300 a pass. Let's meet our next driver. What's your name?
Casey Griffin.
Casey?
Yeah.
What kind of car we got back
That's
there?
a Spitzer 23T Alter, 454, aluminum heads.
How long you been racing?
That car 4 years.
How old are you?
20.
20?
Yeah.
Eddie, first question.
How much horsepower?
Around 650.
Reed
What class do you normally run?
Super Pro.
and Ken Herring.
Think you'll have any trouble getting down the track tonight?
Hope not.
All right, good.
You've raced this track before?
Yeah, it's my home track.
It's your home track?
Yep.
All right, you want to say hello to anybody?
Hi, Mom.
All right, get out there, buddy. Do us a good job here. Hi, Mom. That's awesome. Hi, Mom. All right. Everybody is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Just 885 for Eddie, a 977 for Reed, and a 901 for Big Ken. This might put you in the game here, Eddie.
I went the other way.
He can't talk to me. You know why?
There you go.
Because he's freezing in those shorts.
Because he needs to win his $2,000 to buy some pants.
That's right. The burnouts never lie, so let's take a watch. Oh, yeah, there we go. A rolling burnout right there. Hey, Ed, I'm going to do you a little favor here for good luck. Let you hold that cash. Usually a good luck charm.
Thank you.
I hope that was just enough.
Oh, 905. Oh, Eddie, let me get that cash back from you. I'm sorry, folks. Let me just let it
It's
sail
my birthday.
on down
It's
the
my
road right
birthday
there.
today.
Ken Herring. You're tearing him up. We're sitting on $1,000 for Ken Herring. Reed is sitting on 200, and Eddie is sitting on 0. All right, let's bring up our next driver, the last of the $300 passes. How you doing, sir?
How you doing?
What's your name?
Mark Baker,
Mark? From out here in New Mexico, Mark?
Albuquerque.
You Albuquerque?
Yep.
You always get wind like this out here?
Yep.
Okay.
He's
Mark,
the first one that says that.
You admit it. Mark, tell me about your Camaro.
It's a 1967 Camaro, back half, 1432 tire, 468, provided by EHI Performance.
All right. Eddie for Mark.
How much horsepower?
About 500.
Reed.
What carburation?
Kind of carburetor.
It's a 1050.
And Ken Herring.
Any nitrous on it?
No, it's all throttle, no bottle.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.
Take a good pass. $300 for this pass for somebody.
Yeah.
Woo! That wind just picked up again.
Oh, it picked up a
I'd say
lot
we're
more.
about 50-mile-an-hour winds in New Mexico. This is alien weather. Right now, they're coming down.
Let's go.
All right, let's take a look at these times.
Come on, Ken.
$300 pass, a $10.99 for Eddie, a $10.51 for Reed, and a $10.81 for Ken. There we go. Let's watch it burn out.
That gets the best burnout so far.
Best burnout of the
Check
night.
that out. Look how quick it clears off. There you go.
Ken, I
Yeah.
think we're in trouble.
You know what? That thing looks like it may run pretty good, Eddie. Reed may be the winner
I
here.
don't know. That sounded great.
It sounded way better than I gave it credit for.
All right, here we go. Let's watch this pass. Making my knees shake. Bringing the wheels up. That's going to be a fast pass.
No, jeez.
A 10-18.
Good job, Reed.
Let me just hand that right over to you there,
Good
big
job.
dog.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
All right.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Cash is
Whoa,
good.
don't go that way.
I stepped on an alien.
Whoa.
All right, folks, let's do a little recap. Ken Herring sitting on $1,000. Reed sitting on $500. And Eddie, my man in the shorts from Las Vegas, Nevada, sitting on 0. Don't go anywhere. We're freezing out here in New Mexico. Well, I got the final round that's worth $500. All right, folks, welcome back to Pastime. We're getting into our last pass of the night, so let me do a little money recap for you. Eddie is sitting on $0. Eddie, you're out of the game, unfortunately, so we're playing for pride again. Reed is sitting on $500. Now, if Reed wins this, it'll be a tie with Ken Herring. But on Pastime, Going into the final round, whoever has the most money, and if we end up with a tie, it's going to the guy that had the most money going into the final round, which will be Ken Herring. So, Ken, you've already won the game, basically. Let's take a look at our last driver of the night. How are you, sir?
Pretty good.
What's your name?
John Wolf.
John, turn around this way. John, that's a nice car.
That is my baby. I used to drive that to high school.
Tell me about the car.
62 Chevy Bel Air, matching number 327 block.
Nice.
Turbo 350, 9-inch Ford with a 4-link setup for racing purposes. Of course, a little bouncy on the street, but it works real good. It has not had a time to pass on it since we retired it from racing in '93.
Eddie, first question.
How much horsepower do you think it has?
I would estimate around 300, maybe 350.
Reed?
Did you say the motor was stock or had some work?
It's a little bit warmed over stock, not much.
And Ken Herring.
Did y'all run that as a super stock car before you retired it?
Ran that in modified production.
Hey, thank you so much for coming out.
Man, thank you.
Good
guys.
looking car. Final pass. The pride round, because Ken Herring basically has already won the show. So we're going for pride. Eddie is locked in. He's frozen, but he's locked in. Reed is locked in, and Ken Herring.
Here we go.
Well, let's take a look at those times. A 13:05 for Eddie.
That's y'all's problem all night.
A 13:11 for Reed. And Ken Herring with the 13:91.
Wow. Yeah. She got a little in her.
Yeah.
350, huh?
Look at that.
Yeah.
Got some in her.
4-door. 4-door. Who says 4-doors aren't cool?
Look at the back seat.
Too.
I like that.
Yeah, and a vinyl top. Look at the back seat.
It hasn't run down the track since '93. Here we go. Slow but steady. Whoa. A 1582. Why don't you just make it almost a clean sweep right there. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Ken Herring. Reed, I'm sorry, you got to hand over the cash.
Oh, man, thanks.
Eddie, thanks for playing.
Hey,
Reed,
thanks for
appreciate
coming.
you coming out. Folks, it's pastime. Name the time, win the cash. It's that easy. From Roswell, New Mexico, I'm Brett Wagner for Speed. We made it with no aliens taking us away. We'll see you next time.